Hello and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the Noob and I call myself Sansomi. And today, it's Friday, it's time for another Telford United save. And we're going to start out against King's Lynn Town. And we're going to struggle to keep ourselves in the playoff position this season. If we can. So let's move on into the game. And of course we are giving some young players the opportunity to try and fight their way into the team and to get some playtime, like Josh Higgins. I think I'm going to keep him in at least for another game here. But don't we have any... Will Plumridge. We want to try and do something with Will Plumridge. So let's give him the opportunity to play today. Even though he's a bit tired, we have O'Driscoll that can come in from the bench. And do we have anything else? Doesn't look like it. I think we've used up what we have here now. And Jared Muirhead didn't want to sign for Boston, so he's not sold. But what I mixed him up with was Gerard McCready, and that's the player I don't want to sell. 17-year-old left winger, which I am thinking if he's 100% fresh, let's see what we can do. Maybe we can play with him today. Let him get the opportunity to play and see what we can do with this team against King's Lynn. Let's get this game on the road and see what we can do today. We do have quite a few games left to play before this season is over, but they're all going to be league games because we're out of the cups, which is a huge disappointment. And probably something that you realize that I hate to do, go out of the cups. And might be a thing that ends the season down here when we especially a season like this where we feel that we are not good enough to get up to National League and try to fight for survival there. I don't want to be a team that will have problems staying in the division and stuff like that. So we do want to stay in this division. We want to get the playoff, of course, so that we get some reputation and stuff like that, hopefully. Maybe even reach the final of the playoff so that we can get that. But as I said, I'm pretty sure that if we reach the final, I am going to try to put in a team that isn't going to win. Now that sounds like a stupid thing to do, but yeah, that's the way I want it to be, because I want to give another season down here an opportunity, and hopefully we can be professional, as I've said, and start developing Tingle and Higgins and all of those young lads into the players that they can become. And because I think that even if I don't think he has the potential to be a good Premier League player. So I'm pretty sure that being 16 and as good as he is now, this Tingle, I'm pretty sure there is some potential to actually play way higher in the league system. Here we take the lead. Brilliant by Jamie Allen. That's good. As I said, I do believe that there is a chance that Tingle could be a player playing League One or Championship football in the very near future. And it's going to be hard to keep him at the club. But hopefully we will get professional status, and we will sign. He's the first player I will try to get a professional contract with. I'm gonna fight with everything I have to try to get as long and as... Whoa! Prince Roll! I'm going to try and get a really long contract, but it's been offside or something. Yes, he was offside. I'm going to try and get a really long contract. There's Tingle with a free kick first. Oh, saved by May. Trying to get a really long contract with Tingle so that he can stay here and develop. But first we need to get professional status. That is so important. I don't think that since they have started planning, I really do feel that we should be a professional club for next season. But yeah, we don't know. Tingle with a free kick here. Alan, oh, we are the better team today. We have played quite good. Look at McCready. He's been playing really good today. Tingle with a free kick. Oh, McCready 7.4 in his average rating today. So might be good for to scare, if nothing else, than to scare Tyree Wilson a bit to play better, because he hasn't been playing very well the last couple of games, I must say. Here's Princewell, but he was too alone there, so nothing happened. But yeah, it seems like we are playing quite well today, and but I am a bit worried because they are getting there with some dangerous situations, King's Lynch, from time to time. So it feels like they are working their way into the game, and ooh, that was a close one. But he was offside, that's good. Joshua Robinson is very, very tired. And so even though Plumridge is being really, really bad, I'm not going to be able to change him out, because in the second half I'm going to have to take out Robinson because he's so tired. Here's Plumridge. Here's Tingle. Here's Allen. Out to Baba. Baba to Tingle. Tingle. Oh, so close to reach Baba there. But now somebody has to work home for Baba. Get home, Baba. Come on. Move your legs. Oh, crap. That's Baba's mistake. And Tingle's, because Tingle's pass didn't reach Baba, but Baba did not work home quick enough there. That's a bad situation for Baba. I don't know. I can't shout at him there, though. It's the half-time, 1-1. Let's get into the dressing room. And I'm going to go with that. That seems like that helped. Motivated and fired up most of the players. That's good. So let's see what happens in this second half. At home against King's Lynch. Here's Allen. Tingle. Not much more happened there. And as I said, McCready has played quite well here today. 7.1, so he's dropping a bit now. But yeah, and Josh Robinson really needs to leave the pitch. He's too tired. Tingle, do we have anybody that can come on for Tingle as well, because he's really tired as well? We do have Amu. I guess Amu is going to get the opportunity to play there. Alex is tired. Princewell is tired. Plumridge is tired. Baba is tired. Come on, Alex. Alex moving with the ball here. Gets it to McCready. McCready gets it to Plumridge. Trying to reach up to Allen there, but no. That didn't work. 60 minutes has gone. And yeah, it's looking dangerous now. It's looking like King's Lynch is actually taking over more and more of this game, where when things looked very good for a long while, we seem to be completely dominating the game, having full control of it. Now something has happened, and we have, I feel that we've sort of lost our way in this game. Plumridge, that's is there to take the ball, the pass. Here comes Kingsland's way outside. That's good. So Westbrook is coming on for Alex, and let's see what we can do here in the last 20 minutes. Here's Princewell, gets it to McCready. McCready tries to reach Amu, and he reaches Amu, and Amu go. Oh! He got a second chance, and he missed that one as well. Holy smokes. Come on, we need to play better than this now. Come on. Give us a winning goal here, please. Not for King's Lynn, though. Oh, Baba is there. Walker is there. Here comes King's Lynn. Oh, but they shoot over. Thank you very much. Only minutes to go now. 4 minutes of added time. Come on, can we create another chance? Amu gets it out to McCready. McCready finds Princewell, but Princewell is not quick enough, and he would most likely been offside there as well, so it didn't really matter that he didn't run. We end up with a 1-1 draw against King's Lynn. So I guess we're going to have to be satisfied with that. Tell them that they were unlucky. But yeah, so first game of this episode is dealt with. And I guess I'll just see you in the next game. And so we're here. Next game is Chester at home. And I have some really bad news. And it is that big clubs have started to make bids on Trent Tingle. Really shameful bids. I think it's been something like... First bid was something around £9,000. And now the second bid around here, the clubs came in all between £20,000 and £25,000, which are peanut money. We need more money for a player like this. I've put 10 million on him because I don't want to lose him. Not for I mean, I want at least a couple of 100,000 for him if I'm gonna have to give up somebody like him. So yeah, and look at that, wanted by Burnley, Coventry, Stoke, Wycombe, and so yeah, it's going to be a tough time now here. So, but hopefully we can keep him, but I don't think so. The board is sooner or later going to come in and are going to tell me that they have accepted an offer for him. I'm pretty sure of it. So yeah, that's of course is extremely sad news, because we don't want to lose him. As I said, he's an important player for us, something that I wanted to build this team around for the future, but I know it's hard to build the team around a player when we're down here. We can't do like Manchester United and decide, oh, I want to build my entire team around this crazy young player. That's probably going to be a good thing. But yeah, I'm going to struggle as long as I can not to sell him, of course. So yeah, let's just get on with this. Let's see what we can do against Chester at home here today. Let's just always press there. So yeah, the thing is that I can any second now lose Trent Tingle, and that makes me a bit sad. Didn't even get to become a professional club so that we could give him proper training and get a proper contract that he couldn't, that we could get some good amount of money for him as well. But yeah, we're just gonna have to accept whatever happens. But I'm gonna reject, as long as possible, I'm gonna reject their offers, of course, because we don't want to sell him. That's just the way it is. Higgins to Alex, to Higgins, or Higgies get it in. Oh, and that's a goal by Trent Tingle, making more commercial for himself, and yeah, making it more impossible for me to keep him. I guess there's going to be coming a couple of offers after this game as well. It's a nice goal. It's a good header from him, and yeah, so on and so forth. I think he would do. Of course, it's good for his wallet, but I think it would be bad for him because I don't think he will get to play in any of those clubs. So he's going to be in the their under 18 team or something like that, and is not going to get first team football. And if that's what he wants, he really should stay here. If he wants to play under 18 football for a couple of years, because he's not going to be good enough to play in any of those teams for a couple of years. He's good enough to play down here though. There's Wilson. Oh, I'm hoping that McCready really puts some pressure on Wilson now, but he hasn't been playing very good this game either. So yeah, that's a bit of a shame. But Trent Tingle has played very well. Here's a free kick from him, but yeah, Pinswell does not reach it, and it's hard. It's a bit sad to just feel the thing that they're going to be doing what they can to sign him. Pinswell does get, but he's offside. He's offside a lot, I must say. And yeah, as I said, we started out with a very bad connection, because it didn't, when it comes to Trent Tingle now, started out quite bad because he didn't really train very well at the start, and then for some reason he started to train better. He was almost going to leave the club there at that moment. He really hated me for complaining to him, criticizing him, I should say. But then all of a sudden he started to train a lot better, and I could praise him a lot better, a lot more. And he really changed his mind about me then, and now he's got the utmost respect for me and everything, and he finds me as a favorite person. So yeah, I'm hoping that will continue throughout these negotiations where we don't want to sell him, and hopefully he won't start to start to complain that he wants to leave. So, because he hasn't said anything yet. Here comes Pinswell. Oh, hits the bar. We've had offers from, I think we had 2 rounds, but from 3 clubs each time. So yeah, of course, and he hasn't said anything about wanting a new contract or complaining that we haven't accepted the transfers. So as long as he's not complaining, I'm pleased with that. And as I said, we don't want to sell him. I don't want to sell him even if we get £1 million at the moment, because I think he's that important for us, and he's going to be very, very hard to replace. And utmost, the thing is, of course, as well, that it's a player that I found that it's only 16. I want to see him develop in this club. It would be extremely pleasing. But yeah, we're going to have to accept sooner or later that they are going to buy him, though. I've no oh crap! Chester equalise. I have no faith that he's going to be here for 10, 15 years and spend his entire career at Telford United. I don't believe in that, but even if that would be in a dream scenario, of course, to get the club to climb in the same sort of developing him as while he's developing to a star player and stuff like that. That would be tremendously interesting. So, but yeah, here's Wilson. I'm getting lost from the game that we're playing just because I'm so worried about losing Tingle. Oh, Wilson! Oh, you could have scored there. You should have scored there. Here's Tingle with the corner. Gets it in, but the keeper is there. Doesn't have a lot of problems getting a hold of that ball either. So Higgins, Wilson, Princewell. Oh, he puts in another level there and almost run away from the player. His Wilson gets it in. Allen is there. Oh! Close one. But it didn't go in. And yeah. Marcel was complaining, so I needed to bring him into the game. I don't think we're going to rest Ling for the rest of this game, though. Here's Princewell. Oh, missing the goal completely. Don't think we can do anything about Alec Gillhead. Nope, there's nobody that can come in there. We're going to give Max Woodcock the opportunity, and we need to do a change in the defense as well because they're tired. So let's give Driscoll the opportunity. That should be your ball, Marcel. Yes, he grabs a hold of it and hoists it out towards Princewell. Here's Allen, Jamie Allen. Couldn't get free there though. That's unfortunate. So here comes our changes, and they're even more tired than we are, so maybe that's something that we can take advantage of. Let's hope that. At the end of the game, Westbrook, Baba and Woodcock could not get it anywhere, and seems to be refusing to run. Just want the ball at his feet and wants to pretty much stay where he feels he is at the moment. He doesn't want to move around a lot. So yeah, I don't like Max Woodcock. And we get a draw in this game, which for me isn't good enough, I should say. We pretty much have had most of our, I think we had even our best team in, except for Higgins. So yeah, that's too bad. But I guess I'll just see you in the next one. And so we're here. Next game, Telford against Kettering Town. Now this, as I see it, is a rivalry game. So would be quite important for the supporters that we do win today. So let's see what kind of players we can use. I'm going to bring back Lewis Jones into the goal, and believe it or not, let's find Blazer Tracy and put him into the team. I think that would be good. Anything else I had in mind? No, not quite. Maybe, let's see, we're gonna have Lee Head. I think I'm gonna give him the opportunity to be on the bench and see if we can bring him into the game. Young, promising player as well, 16 years. Look at that potential. But he's not going to develop if we don't play him. So, yeah. And I don't think he's good enough to play in the first team. So I'm just going to be giving him the end of the game if we're not in a serious situation, so to speak. But yeah, we're just going to have to see. 30, his number will be number 30. Let's go to the game, and here we go. Always marked tightly. Let's do that. And into the dressing room, pump our fist, and go with the assistant's recommendation. Here we go. Let's kick off this game and see what we can do against Kettering. And we are in white today, playing at home. Blake Tracy to Princewell. Nothing good comes out of that's for sure. Here comes Kettering, a rivalry team that we so badly don't want to lose against. Here they come though. Oh, don't let them get a dangerous situation out of this. Don't let them go get a goal here. Please get the ball. Get the ball. Oh, good save by Jones. Very good save by Jones, I must say. Impressed by that save. Maybe it was good for him to stay out of the team for a game here now, where Marcel got the opportunity to play. Tingle with a free kick. Ooh, that was a good one, but a good save as well. So a corner kick for us. Tingle with the corner kick. No more bits for Tingle. I hope that stays on. We don't want to sell him. Ling with a shot from distance. I mean, pretty much anyone else in the team we can replace. Maybe not Robinson. But Tingle, I think... Oh, there's Tyree Wilson making it 1-0 for Telford. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. As I said, pretty much anyone except for Robinson and Tingle, and I would gladly accept money. I mean, even Princewell, if they would pay me good money for him, I would sell him, but I don't want to sell Tingle, so I'm going to shut up about him now and try to focus on this game. And let's see what we can do in this game. Here's Byrne. Byrne with a long ball towards Wilson, but McDonald's gets in between there in a long shot. Misses the goal though. Thank you. So, half an hour, 1-0 for us. That's good. Let's hope we can continue to play good here. Trent Tingle getting a bit tired here. I think we're going to have to take him out sometime in the second half, that's for sure. But let's hope he gets some rest here in the dressing room. Let's pump our fists and get out there and see what we can do in this second half against Kettering Town. Telford United against Kettering Town. Here comes Kettering though, which we are not happy about, but yeah. They are quite far down, 16th position, and we are 3rd. And yeah, we can... Oh, Baba injured. That's not good. What are we going to do? What are we going to do about that then? I am actually going to do something that could be seen as a stupid thing. We're going to put in O'Driscoll there, and we're going to take out Fraser Blake Tracy for Lee Head. And I'm going to put in Lee Head up there, and I'm going to be putting Driscoll in the middle here. No, not. God's sake. For all that is holy, it's impossible to put him in there. Now we got him there. And I want him to play as a ball-playing defender, but as a cover for the other two, like that. And yeah, how do we want him to play up here then? Shadow striker or an attacking midfielder? Attack. Like that. And yep, that's the way we're going to try. I want to try, since Yeah, we want to get Lee Head a chance to play at the same time as we don't have a right defender to bring on. We're going to have to play with O'Driscoll in an off position, which I don't like. So I think it's better to go down to a 3 defensive line, and then of course we want 3 central defenders, so we had to take out Blake Tracy there as well. So yeah, it's going to be tough, but let's see what we can do. The familiarity with this is of course non-existing for the team, so that's going to make it hard for them as well. They haven't played this way, not even in trainings, so yeah, they're going to be confused about everything, I guess. Tingle is too tired, so he's the 3rd player to come off, and David Amu is going to come on in there. So yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Amu tried to reach Alan there, but he doesn't. And yeah, this doesn't look good, to be honest. It looks like they are taking over more and more. If that's Head, let's follow Head and see if he does anything good. Here's Jones, but nothing comes of that. We still have a 1-0 lead, and they want me to press on McDonald there. I'm going to do that. And yeah, 10 minutes to go. Come on, Telford. We got this. And Lee Head has not been... He's taking the free kick and he hits the bar. The goalkeeper just stood there. That's actually quite nice. But 6.7 in an average rating. Not too bad either. So let's hope he can at least keep that. And maybe even improve on that. But the important thing is that we keep a clean sheet here, which is going to beat trouble. Jones is there picking up that ball. Still 4 minutes to play for, and it looks like we're going to make it. Here's a free kick from Head, who gets into Robinson. But it goes out as a counter-attack now for Kettering, I guess. They take a little too long there, but it's still a minute for them to half a minute. 30 seconds left, and we need to steal the ball. Head, Lee Head with the ball. Keep a hold on the ball. Let's not give it away. Oh, he gets a free kick out of that. That's really smart. That's good from Lee Head. And the free kick is going to be taken by Alex Gillard. And let's see if we get it up. Look at that. The game is supposed to be over. And we're just waiting for the final whistle here. Head out to Gillard. And he moves into the penalty, and Robinson is there, and O'Driscoll is there with the 2nd goal. And it's 2-0 for Telford before the final whistle. And we have another 3-pointer today. That's just wonderful. And yeah, truly something good. O'Driscoll putting that one in. Whew. It's been a hard time, but I was a bit worried there. But yeah, we end the game by taking 3 points, and the three defenders did work out well. Robinson and O'Driscoll was very good in that defensive line, and then on 6.9 on Head. So yeah, good. Debut for him in the first team as well, and I guess I'll just see you in the next one, which is the last game of this episode. And so we're here, time for the last game of this episode, which is Peterborough Sports away, who are topping the table, and yeah, I guess they are favourites. Let's get into it and see what kind of players we can use for this game. Noah Baba is tired and everything that's wrong there. So Ashley Harper's going to get to play again. Neil Byrne, Josh Robinson, both of them are tired as well. I think we're going to put in at least O'Driscoll there. And we're going to let that be. Gillette is tired, so let's give Lee Head an opportunity to play from the start here today, which is going to be nervous, of course. And we have loads of tired players. Princewell is tired as well, so Max Woodcock is going to stay there, play there. But we're going to play with these players here now, because we need to have some good players to play as well. Trent Tingle, bit tired as well, could do with the rest, but I'm going to play him. And we're just going to have to see what happens here. It is Peterborough Sports, so of course they are favourites in this game, because we haven't reached that sort of... Let's see, we want to do what the assistants say, but we want to do some gesture as well. Let's see, let's get this game on the way, and let's see if we can get at least a point or something out of this game. But of course it's Peterborough Sports that are the huge favourites here today, and let's see what we can do against them. Wilson tries to reach Woodcock. He does reach Woodcock. Woodcock shoots from there. That's a weird thing to do, I think. But, okay. That's the way he wants to do it. Too bad he couldn't hit the frame rob, though. So, here they come with the corner and with the ball. And that's the shot over. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we keep it at a goalless draw so far. I wonder if we want to find Head. Head is there. Can we try and keep an eye on him the entire game? It's going to be... I'm going to wait here now, because the next time we see the pitch here, I'm going to try and pause the game and try to mark out Lee Head. And oh, he's too tired. Let's do like that. Is that Lee Head? No, that's Alan. Is it? There he is. A time run here now. And here comes Peterborough. Oh, thank you for missing the goal there. I don't want to do any changes before half time, but look at all the tired players that we have in our team. This is not going to be ending well. The midfield is extremely tired. Ling, Head, Wilson, Tingle, and then Allen up front as well, and Robinson in the defence. Oh, this is looking like we are going to lose this game. No matter what. Woodcock was actually running there. Did you see that, lads, boys and girls? Did you see Woodcock was running? I'll be damned. I think that's the first time I see him run. Here they come, and that's 1-0 for Peterborough. Was expected. So, don't really know. Not much I could do about that. They are, of course, a better team, and they are in better fitness at the moment. My players are too tired, way too tired. And their players, they have a couple of tired players, but most of them are pretty fresh. So, yeah. Woodcock, Head, Lee Head with a long ball to nobody. So the defense for Peterborough picks that up and gives us problems again. Blake Tracy tries to reach. We are not good enough at the moment. There's going to be... We're going to have to find some good players this summer, to be honest. Especially if we lose Trent Tringle. We're going to be losing out one of our better players in that case. which is going to make it even worse. So we have a mountain to climb here, that's for sure. But hopefully we at least will get a professional status. That's the most important thing. Hopefully that will happen in between the seasons so that we can start the next season as a professional team. That would be a dream scenario. So yeah, there's Woodcock. Woodcock gets it to Tingle. No, you, that's right, Tingle. And can he get the ball in? No, he gets it back to Harper, to Ling. Ling gets it in though, but nobody's there to head it in. But Head gets that ball. Tingle, Harper. Harper gets it in. Head, no, Allen is it? The Tingle gets it. Wilson. Oh, just outside. Well, nice to see that we can create something though, even though we are as tired as we are. Blake Tracy. And that's Allen running with the ball here. Allen is extremely tired as well. Here's Wilson trying to reach Woodcock. He does reach Woodcock, and Woodcock gets a corner out of that one. And it did look like Woodcock was running again. This is strange. But the goalkeeper has no problem with that one. So half-time, Peterborough is 1-0 up. And I'm not going to be angry with my players. I'm just going to be saying what the assistant recommended there. Hopefully we will do a better second half, but I think it's going to be hard because they are very, very tired. My players are extremely tired, so I don't think we're going to find a way to get back into this game, that's for sure. Oh, Woodcock. One of the few players that aren't tired in our team is Woodcock. So Blake Tracy, Woodcock, and even though he's been running in this game, he's not tired this time. That's interesting. And I think it's Head is going to be one of the players that goes out, so we get in Alex. And Tingle being very tired, perhaps we should take him off as well. I think we're going to take out Allen for sure. But then I think I want the strikers to change position with each other. Let's see. Oh, good save by Jones though. That was a really good save. Let's see. Woodcock is playing advanced forward and target support. So this one should be advanced forward attack, and this one should be target support. Don't really care. Let's see what happens. And here they come again. Peterborough. Oh, we get that one clearance. Nope, not long enough. Here they come again. And shoot way over. Thank you very much for that. Now, who do we take out in the last? That's the lowest one. I think Robinson, because if he gets injured, my defensive is going to take a major blow. That's a true thing there. So this is... Oh, Alex gets that ball, but no. Doesn't reach Princewell. So I guess... Oh, they steal that ball. Here's Alex. Alex Gillette gets it to Tingle. Tingle. Oh, way too high. Far over the bar there. Neil Byrne coming on for Josh Robinson. The last exchange or last change that we get to do in the game. Harper hitting the back of the head of Harper. And ooh, corner for Peterborough Sports. And yeah, we're going to lose this game. We don't have the quality nor the fitness to do anything about it. That's just the way it is. Let's see. Always press there, always press there. And yeah, here they come again. We can't seem to get control of the ball at all. And ooh, thank you. Thank you very, very much. But we're still in third place, and we're still in a good position for me to keep my job. That's for sure. And that's the most important thing, because I think we can build something during the summer as well, and I think we can come back stronger next season. Hopefully there will be some good players available on free transfer during the summer as well. So maybe they've released some, maybe some that we will find some under 23 players, or under 21 that it is in this one, that are being released by the Premier League clubs that we can sign. Let's hope for something like that. Woodcup losing the ball there again. And yeah, I think we should be happy about only being 1 goal down though. Of course we would love to get a point in the game, but losing with just 1 goal is, I guess we could be satisfied with that as well. They are supposed to be better than us, of course, and our players are so extremely tired that I don't know if they can breathe after this game. Oh, Princewell with a really good shot, which gives a corner. So Tingle going out to put a corner in. And let's have a look at this corner. And he floats it in, and nobody's there to take it. So, yeah, we are going to lose it, of course. Harper to Tingle, back to Harper to Ling with a long ball, but nobody's there. So it's Peterborough's ball again, but we take it back. Tingle to Ling, O'Driscoll, but the game is supposed to be over here, so we're just waiting for the final whistle to be blown. Ling, no, couldn't reach Princewell. I think we should be happy with just losing 1-0 against them. Yes, we don't want to lose. We don't want to lose any points at all, of course. But yeah, I mean, they were huge favourites in my eyes anyway. So yeah, good to get not getting too much, being too run over. Let's summarize this episode and stuff like that. We're just going to go to the main screen here so that we can talk about it a bit before we end this episode. I think it's been an okay episode, and let's hope that now it's the last day of the transfer markets for the teams that are after my Trent Jingle. So let's hope they do not put in a new offer. I don't want to sell him, as I said, and it looks like it's taking some time here to get through this 31st of January, which is, of course, deadline day for the teams from Premier League down to League 2, I think it is, or something like that. So, yeah, we as I said, I hope they don't place a new bid for Trent Jingle, but if it feels like that's going to happen, as I said, it's deadline day. They're going to make a last chance to sign him, of course, and hopefully it's not going to be so much money that the board will overrule me, and I will, of course, reject any offer. I do not want to let him go. So yeah, that's for sure. But I mean, come on. We just wanted to summarize and end this episode. Thank you. Going in, we're just going to see if we have anything here with Trent Jingle. Doesn't look like it. It's just ordinary news. That's good. So we can go through here. Financial situation. We have lost 5,000 so far this month, and we're at the end of the month, though. Only 5,000 this month in loss. That's good. But still, we have a long way to go. Divisions are, of course, looking okay. The club info here, I like it. Third in the league. I am pleased with that. Let's go into competitions. We can see our third place there. Only 6 losses so far this season. So, yeah. Schedule. Let's see what we have coming up. Kidderminster House, another rivalry game. Hereford, Scarborough, and Altrincham. So we do have a couple of tough games left to play. The very last game will be Peterborough Sports at home. So, yeah. A medical centre. Lots of players are in the risk of getting injured. So, yeah. But I guess we've had a good episode again. I do hope you like and subscribe, and I hope you stay safe out there in this dangerous world, that you have tons of fun, and I'll just end with bye 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 bye.